This station rules the nation. Truth FM 96.1, the heart and soul of Liberia. This station rules the nation.
Monday morning. Oh, yeah. This is the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show. On 9641 in Bonn, Saclay, 9641 in Bonn, 96.9 in Saclay. Good morning, folks. Welcome to Liberia's biggest breakfast show, the TBS, the Truth Breakfast Show. We cut across the 50 counties in the land and breadth of the Republic of Liberia. The love of liberty. The love of liberty met us here. Let justice be done to all. What a way to say good morning. Wake up. A son had his life to the body. Get going on Monday. Let's have our morning motivation. Forget who hurt you in the past, but never forget who is forget who hurt you in the past, but never forget what is taught. Monday morning, February 17th, Bobby Bleedy Addison with our morning motivation. Good morning. This is the TBS. O'Neill Roberts, Marka Davis, gonna run you straight up to 10 o'clock in the maze of awe. Can't you first? So much to talk about this morning. You know who graduated from the School of Common Sense? No substitute for an experience. That's why you love to listen to the TBS. If you're waking up this morning, wake up with a sound mind and let's go on a Monday morning. Yes, good morning to you, Marka. How you doing this morning? Good morning.
Yes, good morning. Good morning, Onu. We are grateful to be here again, as usual, week in, week out. We always be here until so
What making you to laugh?
yeah, that is until yeah,
That's it.
but we are grateful to be here this
So
morning.
much grateful.
And let's say thanks to our listeners. I hope you all had a wonderful weekend. And we are back at it again. All of you, we wish you well for this week as you go to your workplace, your business center, and all of that. We wish you all the best for the week. Yes, let's keep pushing, and one day, you will get there. So we are grateful to be here. Good morning to all of our listeners across the country. Wonderful people of Nimba County. Let me say a special good morning.
You going for the by-election?
I'm receiving. Obviously we'll go to observe. I don't have
no voting right.
Yes, I don't have
no voting right.
Yes, to be fair with that.
But you have influence, right?
Yes, I don't have voting right in
The
Nimba,
influence there.
but I have influence.
Influence there. Where can you tell somebody who to vote for?
Well, I can speak to my people in
Okay,
Gawi,
okay,
and we
okay.
can provide the direction for our people.
Okay.
But because of the role we play, we will decide to
Independent rule.
yes to be neutral in a sense that we are not we're not going to
Okay.
denigrate or support one candidate over the other.
Mhm.
We will just urge our people
Mhm.
to listen to their platforms, what they
Mhm.
have to offer the county.
Mhm.
And as media people, will
Mhm.
obviously analyze the different platforms, the promises they will be making to our people, and all of that. So
Mhm.
yeah, we can tell our people what to do, especially my family.
Mhm.
Yeah, we can.
So interestingly, the magistrate, one of the magistrate for the National Elections Commission. You know, I
Mhm,
love football to my life, right?
mhm,
I went for a practice section on Saturday. Yes, white training at the Dole Community Field,
mhm,
renovated, fixed by George Bakubwe Opon. Opon
mhm.
did well with that Dole Community Field. Have you been
Yeah.
there?
Mm. I just saw
Oh,
videos from there.
yeah.
I've
The
been going
the
there
the
since they
field the
fixed it.
field is so beautiful, but the point in the Dole Community forgetting about the rainy season. When the
Mhm,
rain fall, the floor will take what I hope, but meanwhile they're enjoying
mhm,
the beautiful field. So the magistrate walked to me, he just started laughing. I said, "What happened?" So we have to be careful with ourselves out there.
mhm.
He just laughing and laughing. I said, "What happened?" He's an older man. He said, "No, we listen to you every morning." I said, "Thank you." So no, I'm a magistrate. I said, "From where?" Magistrate from where? Because he didn't really get to my mind. I said, "For
Mhm.
NEC." I said, "Oh." I said, "When last you went to where?" He said, "I won't come for lecturing." I said, "Okay, let's go." But yeah, man, it's great, man. It's great to be back.
Yeah, it's great.
On
So I receive
uh-huh.
I receive a couple of calls from
The people,
my hometown
what they say?
in
That
Ghana.
that that town one way.
And yeah, that is my
Okay.
represent. That's supposed to be my
By your
representative. I
representative.
mean, our he's
They
our.
met based on ECOWAS. That why they review collaborators because they
So
want to bring it
I
back.
was
Mm-hmm.
surprised when I received a couple of calls from back home,
Mm-hmm.
and my senior brothers and some people who are serving the local administration in the district
Mm-hmm.
call and say, "Well, we listen to you guys every morning.
Okay.
We are grateful that at least you guys are doing journalism the way you are doing it,
Mm-hmm.
and we're hoping that better things happen,
Mm-hmm.
and we always follow you guys from there." I was like, "Oh wow!" Say yes, say your people back home in Ghana, we are proud of you. They're always following you.
Okay.
I was happy.
Wow.
Yes, I was
So people
happy.
listening to me
Yes,
in district
yes,
line.
absolutely.
Wow.
You know,
Okay.
I was happy that my people are listening to me. So,
Okay.
special way, let me say thanks to all of you, our people in Ghana.
Put
Big
put
brother,
put put a
Lever,
man on. Put a man on.
Big brother, Lever.
Put a man. I'm not listening until you put a man. Put a man on and say yeah. On you say your money as
Uh,
well.
okay.
Mm-hmm.
Me ga Ghana we ndege odi rappers tage nka foge la pion kuma ga pion.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm happy that you guys are always following the show. And
What?
yes, I mean, I was happy that people leave our Bimbo Big Brother. Good
Okay.
morning to you and the
Okay.
rest of the folks in Ghana there,
Mm-hmm.
always following the broadcast. We are happy. And
Yes.
Ghana is far deep in Nimba County.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
we sit around Tapeta. We
Mm-hmm.
sit not too far from the St. John River crossing to Bond County, and some way somehow not also far from a part of River Says.
Mm-hmm.
Yes,
Okay.
because when you go to Zanzi and other places before you make up your mind in River Says.
Wow.
So yeah, so that means that the people are listening to us all across that side. So we are
Mm-hmm.
happy. Good morning
Mm-hmm.
to all of you. Join us this morning up to 10 o'clock. Yes.
Great. Yes. There's a proverb from Bobby Allison. That's something I said I'm not going to go back. Yeah. But let's let it go. Good morning, Council Norwich Square. Council, good morning to you. We move. Let's see what happens.
I want to start.
Yeah.
I want to start.
We're having force. Yeah, sometimes big brother and small brother. Yeah, sometimes you have to move. We reconcile it now. Yeah, let's see what happens this morning. Monday morning, 3 minutes up to 8 o'clock. This is the Truth Breakfast Show 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. A lot of things happening. The good ones, the positive one, but the word of the media, we're gatekeepers of the society. Yes, so we have to manage our country well. I listened out to Senator Snow.
Mm-hmm.
There are things you say, let it just stay right here in Liberia. Don't let it go outside there.
Mm-hmm.
James Colella, you're talking to.
he and Johnson Williams.
Yeah, Johnson Williams and James. Johnson Williams from where?
Johnson Williams.
Wait, let me check my data. We should have counted.
Is he from Maryland? Johnson Williams?
Anthony Williams?
He's somewhere. No, not Anthony. They got one Johnson Williams.
Johnson
Either
Williams.
from somebody Western County.
Somehow long ago they wouldn't even know them.
East.
Yeah, Johnson Williams from River G.
Okay,
River G District 3. Yeah, River G.
Mhm.
Okay. So some of the things let's stay right here.
Mhm.
Enough for the outsiders to hear because they will laugh.
Mhm.
Eh?
Absolutely.
Yeah, they will laugh.
You know, sincerely, anyway, we'll get there.
We'll
But
get- we'll get
yeah,
there.
because
But just in passing through.
yeah, in
Yeah.
passing,
Mhm.
because sincerely, sometimes look, in conflict resolution, they have something they call give and take.
Yeah.
You have taken the biggest chunk. What else are you going after?
Let's spoil everything.
Yeah, it's enough there.
Let's do everything.
That's also.
Let's undo everything.
Yeah,
It's
that's
done.
also, man. Yeah, so let's bring you the lineup this
Yeah.
morning. This is the TBS on Truth 96.1 FM, and this is the heart and soul of Liberia, where national unity begins. We say this because
Mhm.
this station was established to unify the country.
Yes.
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 If you know the history of the establishment of Truth FM, you will know that this station was established to unify the country.
Correct.
That's why we say this is where national unity begins.
Mhm.
Yes, so this show is proudly sponsored by EcoBank Liberia Limited and Orange Liberia, the biggest in the country in their own sectors.
Mhm.
So we are proud to have them on our team. I have tips come out shortly this morning with David Coty for at least 7 minutes on the TBS. That will be followed by the review of the local dailies this morning. In our studio chat, the African Union to support Liberia's bid for the UN non-permanent seat. That's a good news for the country.
Mhm.
Again, following media pressure, Liberia Business Registry to release more certificates today.
Yeah.
Monday.
Yeah.
People will get a certificate today. Yeah, because there are some payments pending.
They made a basic rescue like immigration.
People will not understand. There are payment pending
Pending.
in this country. If you're doing business with government,
Yeah.
before they pay you, you must present these things. Why are you holding on to them?
Holding it.
Yeah, man. Yeah, the thing in here, man.
We're talking.
Yeah, so LACC order report to cover no car road funds, a better state investigation, CBL, the LRRC, etc. as Internal Affairs Ministry to spend 100
Mhm.
195,000 to renovate the minister office
Friends of Human Office.
as NAFA suspended boss wants due process.
Mhm.
Yes, governance.
Yes.
Governance.
Good bless.
Yes, who locked the Legis building?
Who locked the Legis building?
Yeah, who locked it? Is it a court order? What happened?
We'll find out.
We'll talk about that.
Mhm.
Again, the mining sector, the game, the real minister Daofan. We are getting report that a fake up stories to indict his competitor,
Mhm.
Marcus Shiu.
Yes.
Police
That's
charge
his real
sheet.
name, Marcos.
Shiu, yes,
Shiu, yeah.
yeah.
Mhm.
Police charge sheet reflects on different sides of the story. Hey,
Mhm.
some people. Again, preparing for the reading season, we'll talk about that. 8:50 to 9:25. We will interact with you and talk to your leader segment. 9:30 to 10 this morning. Residents of Harrisburg want water and sewer to connect the city. They believe that the water is coming from Harrisburg, but they don't have water. Who does that? Who does that? Councillor Tiawan Gonglo wants suspended government officials who fail to declare their access be dismissed instead of suspension. Do you agree with the council? Hey, council.
Council want to pull a job.
Yeah, the council, sometimes on you, the council will always say, you're supposed to make people to know that you mean what you say. And you understand?
Yeah.
How can a president give directive and give you, was it 12 days?
Yeah. 10 days.
10 days.
10
Say,
days.
I told you the last time you're going to declare. They say, yeah, Papa, yeah.
Reminded them in the.
They want, yeah, I give you 10 days. You're going to declare. You're going to support my government. You're going to declare. They say, Papa, yeah. As soon as they go out, they say, yeah, we are Papa, will forget. So, Councilor Gonglo say, if they're in now, as president, President Gonglo.
You go.
President Gonglo.
President Gongo. that play.
Yeah. President.
They will come out and say President
Gonglo. You are gone. So, yes, in the midst of all country first, this is the lineup, but let's play President
that
Gonglo.
play Tiawan voice.
Yeah. They will come to me and say President Gonglo.
President Gongolo.
Now go, President Gonglo.
You're dreaming. Yeah, let play council. They will hold on a little bit.
President, all the ministers will be audited. They will come and say, President Gonglo.
So right for guy.
He wanted to say Mr. Gonglo.
Yeah, Mr. Gonglo. Yeah, President Gonglo. Let's get it back again.
Yes.
They'll come back and say, yeah, Yeah.
Mr. President Gonglo.
Nothing like kept if you or hat.
2 months, the president or the ministers will be audited. They will come and say, President Gonglo, this is your salary and benefit, and this is your asset declaration. How come you bought a $200,000 Mercedes? If I can explain, I will resign.
How can you bought 55,000 car? How can you and who?
You buy on a
75,000 car. You will come and say, President Gonglo,
yeah,
this is my asset, but when you council say every 3 months.
Every 3
But the
months.
government will spend money.
You'll spend money every 3 months and come back and say, look, yes, but
Yeah, but it's good this morning.
it's a great one. Yes, President Joseph Boyka returned this afternoon back from Ethiopia. Yes, our president, the president for the next 4 years, 4 to 5 years. Yes, returned home today. Let's have him tell David Ernest. This is the only job David Coty have since leaving government. So he's going to call right away. The man loved the job. He called me one night, 12 o'clock. I said, this is not healthy time. Go to bed. He said, no, can we wrap?
I don't know what you can give out of here.
Yeah, in the morning,
Yeah,
the ladies get called when you are when you are president for
the one he can call the officials. The
yes,
people
then the one you call
Not
the
yet.
number. No, not yet.
I didn't want to get donate.
You can get it one to the
Yeah, I
female.
can give it.
Yeah,
To
the one
the
you
team
call
members.
the one you call Taylor Ellen Johnson selling
Not
for
yet.
9 a.m.
Not yet. The one you can give to the team members. That year.
Abbas.
You always say this is the best job I have
Yeah.
ever had.
Yeah. You like it?
And I like this job. And one of the reasons why I love this job is that I'm an old school teacher.
Okay.
22 years in the classroom.
Mhm.
I can remind myself the days in the classroom. I love the job.
Abbas.
Anyway, Abbas.
The number you calling me is the number you call Taylor on Ellen Johnson on is the same number yet?
Yes.
No.
This is
I don't believe it.
no,
Marka say you believe
That
it.
the other number you can give to the team members.
all right. Taylor time, it was actually Lone Star, but
Okay.
the same number.
Okay.
It is 6511977.
Okay.
And that's the number, yeah. And because it was only Lone Star at the time, so that's the number I used to call my big brother, Taylor.
Mm-hmm.
And then when my Ellen came in, it was both the Lone Star and Orange. So that's it.
Okay.
And, but man, you can't go back to the old days, man.
Which are the current high profile names in politics? You sent a text in recent time. I know you're a man of truth.
You mean who have I done what?
Send a message to it. Is it President Boyka? Have you sent in text? Who the high profile politician now David Coty took his mobile phone and sent a direct text to?
Well, the person I can sometimes talk to is my good friend and brother, the information minister. Sometimes I call him, sometimes I send him text.
Okay.
And
You mean Germany PR?
Oh yes, I'm a man.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm a man.
I see why he can walk on you anyhow.
Yeah, he walk on you anyhow.
Hold on, I want that on. In fact, I would never make any. When the car was coming the other day, I saw the policeman getting down. Coming, I said, "But who's this?" By the time he entered, I said, "God, welcome." And where nobody can park.
Mm-hmm.
There's a place under my canopy. If my car is not in my bedroom, it is stuck on my canopy. When you were coming, he was trying to park in a parking lot. I said, no, come this way, come this way.
You mean your vehicle can go straight in the bedroom and park?
Oh, yes.
Why? Why?
Yes.
Why?
Well, when you bet countryman queen, you want to be queen all the way.
That style of bidding is very suspicious. Oh. Why you mean by countryman queen? I'm countryman bidding down there.
The vehicle go straight in the bedroom.
Yes. The point is,
Yeah.
we suffer in the town whole lot. People saw while we were jumping on buses going to work.
David, another issue. Don't fool me, man.
Okay. I can carry people inside my room.
If you got somebody in the front seat with you,
Nobody will know.
nobody will know. You go straight in the bedroom. Bye.
Go ahead. Help tips.
Health tip with David Coty.
Thank you very much. What to do and what not to do when you sleep. The good habits will benefit you and the bad habits will harm you. This is about sleeping business. Take it very seriously. God has made his body in a special way. Be careful what you do. Number one, sleep in a dark room. It improves your mental health. Don't leave light on when you sleep. It's not good. Number two, sleep in a quiet room. Noise can disrupt the deep stages of sleep. Sleep has four stages. I will find another time to go in detail to explain it one by one. When you sleep in a noisy place, my friend, it will disturb the deep stages of sleep. Number three, limit screen time, 30 minutes to 1 hour before bedtime. Some of you, you play with a telephone all day, 24 hours. Even in the night, when you're sleeping again, you want to be on telephone. Don't be in your bed playing with phone. 30 minutes to 1 hour, leave all the telephone, the tablet, the TV, 30 minutes before bedtime. Leave it. 30 minutes to 1 hour. Number four, avoid caffeine, nicotine, alcohol intake 4 to 5 hours before bedtime. If you can drink liquor, please drink it 4 to 5 hours before bedtime. If you can take in nicotine, smoking, tobacco, leave it 4 to 5 hours before bedtime. And even caffeine, energy drink, don't do it 4 to 5 hours before bedtime. Number five, go to bed and wake up the same time every day. This is important. I've said it here before and I'm saying it again. Go to bed, going to bed anytime and waking up anytime can cause what? Daytime fatigue. It can cause diabetes. It can cause high blood pressure. It can cause obesity and heart disease. Take it seriously. Medical scientists have gone to work and studied for many years. They spend millions and billions of dollars to study. When they say these things, take it seriously. Number six, sleep 7 to 9 hours a day. Well, I've said this thing a lot of times. Don't just go to bed for 3 hours and wake up and you think you're killing yourself. Number seven, do not sleep on your stomach. No, don't bend down and sleep on your stomach. It can cause neck strain and lower back pain. Due to poor alignment, it increases pressure on the spine and your joints. Oh no, you have problem with your back. That back pain you sometimes feel that you got anything behind it. Number eight, there is scientific proof. Listen to this. There's a scientific proof that sleeping on your left side is good. It reduces acid reflux and heartburn. Acid reflux is when the acid goes back into the esophagus, the food pipe. It can reduce it, it can stop it. So sleeping on your left hand side is good. Because your stomach is slightly on the left hand side. That's another thing. Your stomach is in the middle, but slightly on the left hand side. So always try to sleep on your left hand side. Pregnant women, I want you to listen to this. Or those who are planning to get married, to get pregnant, if you're already pregnant, please, pregnant women are advised to sleep on the left hand side for two reasons. One, because it improves blood flow to the baby. Oh yeah, that little boy or girl in there will receive good blood flow when you sleep on your left hand side. That's what the scientists say, not me. Number two, it reduces pressure on your liver. Yeah, we have talked about the liver before. It does about 500 different jobs in your system. Protect it. Don't put too much pressure on it. So pregnant woman, sleep on your left hand side. But then, listen to this. Research also shows that sleeping on the right side is good for one, patients with heart failure, people with high blood pressure. Always make sure you sleep on your right hand side if you have those two major problems. That is why I always advise you to do early detection. Go and know your status. Do your EKG. It is actually called electrocardiography, but short EKG or your heart test. Do it always. When you do it and you get to know that you have a heart problem, sleep on your right side. And I've always shown you how to do your high blood your blood pressure. If you know you got high blood pressure, sleep on your right hand side. It's good. Number 9, do not keep smartphone near your head or on your bed when you sleep. It can cause headache and other health problems. Be very careful. Some of you can even put on the pillow. Don't do that. Number 10, do not use a mattress that is too soft or too hard. No. It can cause your spine to become misaligned and take your joint out of position. Remember this. There is no particular solution for bad breath. It depends on the cause or where the bad breath is coming from. Listerine is not a solution. It can last for only 1 or 2 hours, but the bad breath will still be there. You will solve it when you get to know where the problem is coming from. Now, number one, bad breath comes from the nose. Bad breath, it can come from your nose. It is called nasal halitosis. It can be caused by something called sinusitis or sinus infection. So you see, bad breath can come from your nose, it can come from your mouth. Bad breath can come from the stomach. Oh yeah, that has been a question, people. And let me say this quickly, please give me just 1 second. Those of you who need my number or need to announce it publicly today, I don't mind. There are some people who call me sometimes to ask me to explain further. It's no problem. I can answer you anytime. And don't be afraid of me. I'm a confidential person. I'm a 1962 graduate of the Power Society. So I keep secret. I don't call people's names. Don't feel free to talk to me. Now, bad breath comes from the stomach, especially if you have kidney disease or liver disease. Bad breath will come from the stomach. I have explained how it happens before, and I can explain it again. Bad breath can come from clearing your throat.
Go ahead.
Almost finished. Cavity. If bad breath can come from cavity and this hole in your teeth, it can come from gum disease. It can come from your tongue. Once your tongue gets dirty, in fact, 90% of the bad breath comes from the tongue. There are millions of bacteria that can cause bad breath to live right there in the tongue. Thank you very much for the time, man. Have a good day.
So I should announce your number.
Oh yeah, announce it.
You want females to call you as well?
Well, my man, people who got the issue who want to call me to explain further. You know, I thank you for the time. They're 5 minutes, 7 minutes, sometimes 10 minutes. Thank you. But sometimes some people want some clarity. They want
okay, so
yeah,
let me announce David's number right now.
Yes.
Take your mobile phone. This is David's WhatsApp number as well. Yes, David Coty number. Those of you who've been crushing David Coty for years, here is David Coty.
Yes, the opportunity.
Here is the opportunity.
Especially the guinea fella girls who can bring better color. The trouble I received, I think right after the show, they called our guy.
Wait, let me announce your number. You got plenty of people marrying you, David Coty. Folks, here is David Coty number, right? You should give me your feedback, right? Give me your feedback. How many person call you? I need that database by tomorrow. I need to announce it. Yeah. Okay. Let me clear my throat, that Taylor. I said Bobby Allison called the females at the call most interestingly. It's 0777 0777 511977. David, are you on the line?
David is holding the call.
And you get nobody living with him in the compound that they happen. 0777.
People can only come and go.
Yeah, 511976. They will see you, man. You hold the call. Yeah, someone should have that open.
Yeah, so it's 0777 511977.
Yeah.
So if David presents,
if you miss it, my own is 76. The same number we have.
Oh, okay.
I'm 511976, and there is 511977.
I see why you know David know about it. Yeah, so the reason is that sometimes when David provided tips and maybe you have some doubt, you can call him to provide some clarity for you. It's done for a different reason anyway, not because we're joking.
Yeah, but there ain't joking.
Oh, there ain't joking.
Yeah, there ain't a joke. Yes, let's have the review of the paper. What's making news on the Breakfast Show Monday morning? Yes, the TBS. Yes, welcome to the review of the local dailies. Right, today is Monday morning, 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. Let's get going with our first stop this morning. The newspaper, volume 35, number 205, Monday morning. The time is now is what captured on the front page of the news. The time is now. Marka calls for repatriatory justice for African at the African Union Summit. Joseph Human Boycott. The boy hair of the president is shining. Yes. To my brain president have boy hair. George Boycott. But that boy hair is shining too much on this front page of the paper. President Boycott is captured on the front page of the news. Grab a copy and read the rest of the story. A family of Mountains death victim cries for justice. It's a sub-lead story on the front page of the news. You can grab a copy. Hall size breach of ECOWAS protocol. Once Liberia representative recall. What is it? Let's go to the back page. Where is the back page? I'm searching for the back page. The back page of the news. News World Trade Organization. Liberia strengthening partnership is on the back page this morning. You can grab a copy of the paper. Guinean busted in U.S. 126 cocaine trafficking is also on the back page. Discrepancy in state Zaco assets declaration. Hey, I'm probably also go to wedding morning. Then the team who in asset declaration, but you still go back with a bash. Yes. Any the review from the news.
Yes, let's go to the New Republic newspaper. The New Republic, the front page of the New Republic newspaper, suspended officials should have been dismissed. Who is talking? Councillor Bungalow weighs in on President Boakai's suspension of officials where the council, former presidential candidate, captured right here on the front page of the New Republic newspaper, still on the front page. Boakai puts serious issue before AU, makes a rallying call for reparations for the injustices of slavery, colonialism, and racism. Well, this is President Boakai. They captured major boost for Liberia's diplomatic ambition as AU endorses country's candidacy for UN Security Council seat, where the president is also seated on the front page of the New Republic. Let's go to the back page. B Mountain regrets incident. What is that incident? If you grab a copy of the paper, you read the details. LACC boss vows to enforce compliance on asset declaration. This is Councillor Alexandra Zoe, the executive chairperson of the Liberia Anti-Corruption Commission. Finally, on the back page, Methodist Bishop threatens legal action against anti-regionalization group. Well, this is Bishop Samuel Choir Jr. He's captured on the back page of the New Republic newspaper.
Good morning to member of the global, what is it? The global Methodist Church. The new member of good morning to all of you. If you are from the global Methodist Church, put your hand out and say, Amen. Jesus love you.
My big sister Vivian Alita Cook is a member of the global Methodist Church.
Vivian Cook, good morning. Vivian morning, put your hand up and say hallelujah. Let's move on to the Heritage. Yes, the Heritage, Mohammed Kenya Heritage newspaper, the front page of the Heritage on the sidelines of the African Union Summit. President Boycott meets two Director General. Where this, where you can grab a copy of the paper and read the rest of the story. Over vehicle purchases for Vice President and LNCC prop Noka Slim's misinformation. What is the misinformation? The National Oil Company of Liberia. Grab a copy of the Heritage and read the rest of the story. Let's go to the back page. Where is the back page? The back page from the Heritage. ECOWAS will not agree with majority bloc. If you try to recall 3 lawmakers from ECOWAS Parliament, ECOWAS will not agree. We're saying this. This is Senator Evan Snow on the back page here. You can grab a copy and read the rest of the story. Agriculture embarks on farmer mobilization. It's a sub-lead story. Yeah. And lastly, on the back page is Joseph Boyka at the AU Summit. Yes.
Yes, let's go to Winnie Sewa Jimmy's Inquiry newspaper. Non-compliant official salaries blocked as Bureau of State Enterprise CSA enforced asset declaration mandate, where BSE boss Masakwe as well as the CSA boss Jokai capture right here. Right in the center is President Joseph Boakai. Still on the front page of the Inquirer newspaper. Second big division hits United Methodist Church as breakaway Breakfst Global Methodist Church in Liberia, where you can see the photograph from central Liberia, Bangabon County, where the conference and the breakaway took place over the weekend. NAFA suspended boss runs or fights back, vows to cooperate with investigation. This is Emma Glasgow right here. DNA standard. That's what's DNA? DNA standard bearer collaborates with Innovate Hub Nigeria. Well, I think this is a political party. Sponsor 3 Liberians at Lagos Aviation Business School. Let's go to the back page of the Inquirer newspaper. Illegal mining causes pollution in Grand Crew. Regional Police Commander alarms. Well, he's captured right there. What's the name of this commander? Moses Tamba Sipo is captured on the back page of the Inquirer newspaper. Still on the back page, United Methodist Bishop threatens legal action against anti-regionalization. Oh, so they coming carry my business Vivian Cognan to court.
Yeah.
Yeah, so demolition exercise continues between Gurley and Randall Streets, where I'm seeing earth movie equipment here and some residents here. So that's it finally for the inquiry.
Great. So last up for my end is the investigator, the Liberian investigator. The front page of the investigator is the last paper for my end this morning. Kun, I'm Regine Speaker. Regine Nambwe Kun is captured here.
Very good.
Yes, I am Regine Speaker. That thing is trending on social media. Yes, everything was not forthcoming. Now I'm Regine Speaker. Richard Kun is captured here on the front page of the Liberian Investigator. You can grab a copy of the paper. Boycott wants reparations. Is a sub-lead story on the front page of the Investigator. Grab a copy. How the Kinjaw accident occurred. Buy a copy of the paper and read the story. We have no issues with the World Bank. We're saying this. Another sub-lead story here. Zummerlin Waste Management. Well, sorry, it's well end the review for my end.
Well, let me do the Women Voices newspaper. The lead story on the front page: Liberia's FGM fight stumbles following Zaza and Judy Andy's exit as 3-year ban ends. Wow. Well, I think those who are in charge currently should pick up from where the others stop.
Okay.
Liberia's FGM, that's the female genital mutilation fight, stumbles following Zaza and Judy Andy's exit as 3-year ban ends. Wow. I'm seeing a couple of traditional leaders capture on the front page of the Women Voices newspaper. Still on the front page, I am regime speaker. In quote, Majority Speaker Richard Kun reveals motive behind Kofa's removal. Very good. Still on the front page, strengthening global aviation. Liberia's Director General participates in ARCIO GIS 2025. Well, that's a conference there for aviation people. Get all kind of acronyms. Well, let's see who are captured on the front page of the Women Voices. I'm seeing former President Ellen Johnson Sirleaf, former Vice President Joel Howard Taylor, former First Lady Clara Marie Weah also captured right here. I'm seeing Councillor Charlene Bromsky. Yeah, so far that the people I know. Yeah.
Great. So that's also for the papers. The papers Monday, Wednesday, and Fridays. You have almost 15 to 20 local dealers will come up on the newsstand. I mean, we can get going with all of the papers, right? I even see one of my favorite, the Independent. I don't know what happened, Sam O'Dame. But thank you. If you find out these stories are interesting, all you do is get on the newsstand and buy the paper for 40, 50 Liberian dollars and get going and read details of the story. The show is brought to you by Orange and, of course, EcoBank, the Pan African Bank. Yes. Welcome to the True Breakfast Show. Oni Rebels, Marka David. Let's start out with the mining game. This is something I don't want to say I want to apologize. There's a game. How many of you seen a movie called Game of the Throne? You have watched that movie?
I think just a piece of it.
It's very beautiful. Game of the Throne. It's a beautiful movie.
Somebody want to be in charge.
In charge. It's Game of the Throne. So this is what we call the mining sector game. Liberians are listening up. On last week, Wednesday and Thursday, we came out with this story. The mining game. Let's take you back a little bit. The real minister in Liberia is called Gaofan.
The real minister.
Let me take the review from the screen. Those of you watching the Facebook. Okay. The mining game. We term it as the mining game. The real minister Gaofan is a champion for mining in Liberia. He been here for more than 20 years, mining, licking Liberia resources. The real minister, some part of last year, was found by the Mines of Energy for 30 million in the building of with 1 million bond. Y'all follow this trend, please. Then we'll come back to the other channel. What will say wasted oil. If it calls for us to apologize, we'll do so. That's good journalism we're trying to do. There's a mining game is on. Have you seen the movie, The Game of the Throne, the mining sector game? So Gaofan is a champion for mining in Liberia. There is no mines minister. There is no mines and energy minister for the last 20 years who will not know Gaofan. He's a champion. That's why we call him the real minister.
They were calling him real minister before we saw him.
Yeah, now I'll put a name behind him.
We were not the one who named him real minister.
Yes, even some policemen all can call him the real minister. In Bapoli, in Bodo County, they call the real minister. Bodo County see the Gaofan and call him real minister. Ask Bodo, as a senator, she will tell you. So Gaofan feels that he have a competitor. Y'all listen up, and this competitor is
Michael Shield.
Michael Shield.
Yeah.
In order to get rid of this competitor, he feels that Michael is into mining and is competing with him neck to neck. What do I do? Let's get Michael out of the picture.
So that deportation you're looking for
You
now,
want for
man.
them to deport Michael. My folks, I want to say I'm sorry. There was no boil oil that wasted on by Michael. The other Chinese men always say wasted. That was a make-up story. What happened? The Director General of ELBC, Eugene Fagon, was used. And this is serious. It's very saddening. It's a sick country we're in. Wagon was used. So this real minister have a close ally called Rennie Scott. Rennie Scott work with what? The real minister Gao Fan. What do we do? The use Wagon is popular on the social media. Yes, Wagon was used, and this guy they call Momo Dewe. Momo is a notorious rogue. You go to the entire Congo town there. Everybody know Momo there. Even Momo father of the police sheet report we have in our possession. Momo was beaten already. The police couldn't, according to the police charge sheet, said that we can't put this man in jail. You go treat this man. You go and what? You go and treat this man. We can't keep this man in the cells here. So the real minister now, since this guy was beaten right around Michael, his competitor era, let's make up a story and say, well, this man took a boil oil and wasted on this man to buy public sentiment. That's why I'm saying if we apologize, it's a sad thing. Nobody wastes boil oil. So the real minister is playing the game of Trump. So Michael now is the real competitor. And Wagon was used, a mind game, sat Momo down. Momo is a notorious rogue, I believe. Trust me, I'm repeating it. No, Momo is a notorious rogue. Everybody in the Congo town know that. Even his father is on the police record quoting it. When they arrested him, civilian arrest, they beat him. His father was there and said, but this man, I talked to them, my son, attire. They beat him with electric bar wires. That's why you see all the bruise and thing on his back, and will say the wasted oil. The deep dive in this story, Gao Fan wants the other Chinese men to be deported. That's a game of Trump. And what do we use? Let's use Wagon. And let you challenge me and tell me, say this is wrong. That is the game of truth. And we too now we're buying sentiment, right?
Mhm.
That's human interest. We feel so sad. We say, no, how can a boil oil be wasted? But the police sheet, normally we don't read it out to the public, but it is in our possession. This is good for us tomorrow. That tomorrow people will not say, oh, Truth FM was here and say, yeah, Chinese man wasted a boil oil. No, that is the game the real minister is playing. Wants Michael, the other Chinese guy, to be deported from Liberia. What do we use? Let's go for Wagon. Use Wagon, wear the LBS jacket, go live, and buy as what? Public sentiment. So guess what? Michael was sent to the South Beach. Judge Yamin Bese asked that he should be forwarded to court. The LBS Director General got so angry and went live against Justice in Chimba and said, why Yamin Bese will ask this man to be released? The game of Trump. That what happened? We'll stop right here for today. Marka, maybe you want to add that.
Yeah.
Interesting country, man.
Well, it is interesting because normally when people are competing, there are different ways they want to get at their competitors. So that could be a design to get a Markel, who is believed to also be in the mining sector, and Gao Fang see that as competition. So we hope to follow up more on that and bring more discoveries about this issue. But thank you for bringing out the information.
Yes, thanks to the police too for fast tracking with this investigation, and the matter is before the court. So Gao Fan too, this country is a very, I don't want to say stupid country. Sorry. Gao Fan have his own indictment problem over him, and he wants someone else to be deported. That's how the country. That's a mining game. To fight the mining game, get a corruption. The money not in the mining. Have you smelled mining money before? Difficulty. Have you smelled some mines money? The money the cent can even throw you off. The money that is in the mining game. That's why I say the game of Trump. About you calling me, yeah, hold on, I'll pick your call up. Let's continue with our topic this morning. Who locked Leges building? Leges building been locked for 1 week, and people don't know. All of the employees of work, the employees of Legend have not been going to work. The office have been locked. Why? Arrears. Richard Gaffan promised to pay those who have worked with during our counting of our census. There are 54 in numbers. And made a commitment to the court that in January we'll pay, if possible, 80 to 75% of the money. We are into February, almost into March, right? So the court ordered the sheriff to lock the building. You know, legends have been locked, and we called the attention of the president. It's not well at legends, and people have been holding the story for a while now. That all of government workers at legends, they have not been going to work for 1 week plus. When the money will pay them, yeah.
Yeah, so over the time, O'Neill, we've always talked about responsible leadership. When things happen, and why Liberians always have the culture of people working and not paying them. Sometimes it happen with this census, and that's the 2022 census we're talking about, right?
Yes, the 2022.
People who work during that time, some of them haven't gotten paid up to now. Why? So at the end of the day, people work in Liberia, and to get the benefit, you got to go to court. If you don't have the money to go to court, you either protest, lay roadblock, or other things. I mean, this is not responsible on you. Yeah, so I think the need for it to be done, but for the fact that an entire government institution will be shut down, I think this should call the concern of the attention of the government, of the president.
Yes.
What has the House said about it? The Senate, what have they said about it? Are they concerned? Like almost a week now, a government institution, the statistics house in the country,
locked down,
is closed.
Yes.
By the court because failure on the part of the management team to do certain things. Well, I think
they locked the sharing pool in the building center for fun.
Yeah, because the last time Real TV went live from there.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, this is sad. It is sad. So
interesting. Richard Gaffan is the head, right?
Yes.
He's not in country. They locked the place behind him.
Yeah, but there are deputies. But what's going on? So I think the needful should be done. If it is about settling people, if the funds are available, settle these people.
Yeah, you're right.
Yes, settle these people. People work. You know, like I always say, O'Neill, the reason why most Africans are poor, not that they are not working, but when they work, they don't get paid.
Sure.
Yes, they don't get paid for the work they do, and sometimes they are even denied pay for the work they do. So at the end of the day, it's difficult for people to make progress. You say you want to create a middle income country, where you pass to do that one? Yeah, I mean, only is a sad thing. People work and not get paid, and people think Africans are lazy people.
No,
they're not lazy. We work, but our leaders don't pay us.
They don't pay.
Yes.
Legends building. Let's see, maybe before the close of the day, something will happen. That big lock the sheriff put on the building, that lock is not for fun. You see the other guy?
Yeah.
Elijah Josie will verify the Elijah. Yes, but yeah, it's not fair at all. But Legends building have been locked. What the PR wants to call, you call. They lock the sheriff put on Legends building. I haven't seen that lock say 1847. They lock the building. Workers just been home, failure to pay more than 54% arrears. That's all about it. But anyway, it's good I'll bring this out to the public. Let's go on to the business registry, the Liberia Business Registry, under the watchful eyes of Patient Randa. The 2-day media pressure, and today, trust me, by 10 o'clock, those of you who have your business registry paper, go and start receiving that. Look, Mother Randa, I'm not disproving that you don't know the job, but that place is not immigration center. It's not immigration, because your deputy was former immigration guy serving the immigration. He make the database so fired up. More than 30 questions you have to answer just to fill up a common business form. That's how you have turned the business registration into 3 systems up over the LBR. One, you have the LRA. When you get your team number and you go straight to CBO right there. From LRA to Central Bank, you make your payment, and guess what? The next thing, the Liberia Business Registration is supposed to give you what? Certificate. That have one certificate, The deputy there had turned the place like an immigration. They go for bio data form. If I register a business here near John Brown Business Center, if I go to renew the system, all the information is already in the database. But you get people more than 2-3 months. You just pile up you want to tell President Breakfst, I say, no, things not going well at the business registration. So today by 10 o'clock, more than 400 business certificates. We lack too much pressure will be released today from the LBR. We move, right? That's good. Generally, we will help this country some way, somehow. Let's get on to the LACC. You put your business registration into the Marka Business Center. You open in 2018 and you go renew. It takes so long. Hey, man.
I can't receive my government payment because I need to present business registration.
I think working. Through every get outstanding payment from institution, you can receive it because you don't have a current business registration, tax clearance. Patient runner, yeah, a lot of deputy, then you're part of thing in the office there. Common certificate, you can get it. The first head of the business registry, Abu Kamara. Abu lifted that area up. That today you see I reached to this tunnel. Don't let it drop down. Let's move. We move, man. Let's get on to the LACC. LACC is making some progress. With the report, I understand more than 88 reports done by the GAC are out, and LACC is investigating Nokai. Nokai is a hard thing. I see everybody say the full VP should go out for investigation to Nokai, the road from the CBL. What was the one LACC to investigate the Ministry of Internal Affairs? For the minister to take 195,000 to renovate his office. Calculate that money. 100 and what? 95
for the minister's office.
The minister's office. For first,
not the entire ministry.
Not the ministry, in the entire ministry. I got a whole form. And someone is telling me that.
So I understand that the entire ministry is around
466,000. The entire ministry. But for first, you might own the office.
The minister office
alone is 195,000 in a poor country. The 8th poor country in the world.
Only 1 year on 18, I get one broadcast.
Sometimes, yes, I don't want to broadcast, but 195, I will work for the next 30 years. I will not reach to that country.
And you use it to fix one man's office.
You fix one man's office. Why the common hospital don't have a paracetamol or ASA or daclofane or ciprofloxacin?
So what are you?
Baba antibiotic.
What are you putting in the office? Is it gold in the office?
I don't know how Francis, after 6 years you've been represented, you do 195,000
to fix office of the minister.
So someone from the Ministry of Finance argue say it's not Gafan signed, the document, because you have the Minister of Finance signature on it. You have the Justice Minister's signature also on it.
So once it is your allotment to your institution, does the Ministry of Finance have the right to stop you from getting your money out of your budget line?
I don't know.
I'm not too sure.
I'm not too sure. But the president, I'm waiting for President Boycott to return. That money took place.
Because so what needs to happen now is that there should be an audit of that entire renovation.
Audit. LACC audit the internal affairs.
Yes, that GSC move in first.
Yes.
Do an audit of that entire renovation. If they bring out the audit report. From that report, the LACC, if they sense anything, any discrepancy or any malfeasance, you can now launch an investigation, because it is only by audit we will know what really, how damaged was that office that I needed 195,000. We say $11 US dollars to renovate. The Minister of Internal Affairs office.
1,000 you renovate now.
It can be changed now to the Minister of Local Government.
Yeah, the money I call it back. 1,000 US. You get our local carpenter and they get renovate our office.
Yeah.
1,000 US.
Only 20,000, 15,000 I can renovate the office.
No, 15 plenty still. It will help me. What?
Even if you want to put new furniture.
Okay, let's do a locally made, right? No. 195? Are you telling me? Whether you
wanted to set up new conference room, you want to change the window glasses, you want to change the entire ceiling, you want to repaint, 20,000, 25,000 can do that thing. Let me just make it big now.
I think you might know we're drinking some palm wine when
195,000 US dollars.
It's too much
to renovate the Minister of Internal Affairs office.
No, you might know what drinking from God to men upon
And then
when
over
we did our budget.
450,000
Yes.
to renovate the whole
The
ministry.
whole ministry.
So that means almost 25% of the entire renovation amount went to the minister's office.
Yes, the minister alone. To sit in the gold office, the black diamond
We
office.
need to go to that office and see the work, the renovation work.
100. Yeah, what kind of money is that? Taxpayers' money. Anyway,
So this is how we waste this country's money, and we think the country is a poor country. We suppress our young children. They don't have access to quality education. When they send the children to school, then the teacher then follow behind them to national exam to get them paper to say that they answer. What are we doing? Sadly, we are paying DA people not a $4 US
the police
and 7,000 per month.
LMP.
Amen. Liberia Drugs Enforcement Agency. You are paying agents, people you want to fight against this rich business.
How much the police making sense?
You are paying them at the $4 US per month with 7,000 per month. And you want somebody like that. Let's say, for example, if you take out your husband, take out transportation, feeding, what do you have? You work for nothing. Only I told you our people make us poor in Africa here. The politicians design a strategy to make the people poor so that they can enjoy. Okay, you are paying the head of the institution around $7,000 with 150 because they don't call it it was 800.
800 to 150.
Yeah, they don't call it 150 gallons of gas monthly. The scratch card now is around 600. It was in 2,000 to 3,000. Now around 600 US dollars monthly. You get to them free. You get in that one. You get in 7,000. Then people who are doing the actual work, you pay them $94 with $7,000 liberty. I'm giving you facts. Facts is what I'm giving you. DA agents, you tell me say Allah. $94 with $7,000.
Let me do an SOS call.
You pay somebody that kind of money, and you say they will protect the country from drugs. Protect which country from drugs? Like I said 3 years ago, if I was working to the border and you pay me $90 with $7,000,
you're lying.
Yeah, but I'll sell you my hair and sit down in the car with it. But that's the reality on you.
That hold it right there.
But I'm not saying they should do it. But I mean, the situation presents itself in a way that you.
Let's look at a police officer, for example. Why do you think the traffic police officer will be looking at vehicles?
Say we want our people pay or we put 25 or $40 on it.
There's a big
man.
A big headline there.
Look, let's cut the big shot money down straight to 5,000 and take out the other 2,000 from there. Spread it across, man.
Yes.
Let them use their pay to buy gas and recharge their phones themselves.
Sure. Yes, I mean, you're right. So LSCC will call on the GAC to run a full audit and see the company name that is Internal Affairs trying to use to get this 444,000 US dollars. As part of this warning, 80% will be paid. If you look at the contract, 80% of the money must be paid as per the contract. And 195,000 goes for where? The minister office. So LSCCs are doing their best, and I just want to, in extension, to touch on the just ended suspended boss Emma Glasgow. Yes, I think she's calling for due process.
Yes,
I'm not going to go further with that.
And they should give her due process.
Yes, Emma must be given a due process because
do your investigation, bring out the reports, what you see, bring out the funding. That's no.
The board, Alexander Nutar. Yeah, he's the head of the board from NAFA. Give her a due process because the other report from the GAC, she got the second highest top notch that clear her. Yes, so give her that due process because tomorrow librarians will say during this administration, people respected the rule of law. So give her the due process. Even Rosalind. She had not been indicted. Well, she's suspended, right? So let also give her what the due process. This other lady from the road front,
Wento,
Josita Wento.
Has she been suspended too?
No. Not LSCC is investigating actually. Yes. So I'm saying they should start with the board. That's why the board is there for every institution. Like even BW, I'm hearing some kind of news from BW. I will get some full details of that. So you start from the board before you just take it straight to the executive. Some of these places, the board are not even informed.
Yes.
The board are informed, you join the board and decision are taken.
And on you sometimes the the at some of these institutions too, on you, sometimes the whole thing look like a cartel. All of them prove everybody get a piece they're supposed to get. Once you are the leader, maybe you get the highest. Now there are reports that even vice presidents at no car took around 55,000, even though I saw a press release where they are saying it's not true.
It's not true. So LSCC right away, look, this is how you get your tip, your whistleblower. The radio, I think the LSCC boss have said it. The whistleblower, you listen from the radio, because black bill is nowhere in our DM. No.
And one thing,
once you get the alert, you're launching your investigation.
Absolutely.
No one will stop you.
Absolutely.
Yes.
And one thing, the last time we spoke with the chair of LACC here, she mentioned something. You know this thing they call jury trial. Like people, you listen to me. All of us cry about corruption. All of us cry about violation of people's rights and all of that. People who they call jurors, that aren't lawyers, that ordinary people like you and myself. Even though they can conduct training for you, how to analyze when people present their case and all of that. Y'all the jurors, when corruption issue come, the people say we want jury trial. Y'all go decide the case now. Y'all say the person not guilty. Y'all frustrate the efforts of the LACC at some point in time. We are not saying when people are not guilty, you should declare them guilty, right? But let's look at the facts of the issue, the evidence. Let's look at it. Because at the end of the day, when they are glaring truth, even though the law is not 100%, the law is logic, right? When they are glaring truth about malpractices, at the end of the day, you take that person to court short, presenting your evidence and being very sure that yes, we will set this example and people will not do this thing again. Then the jury say no, the person is not guilty. Sometimes it kills your spirit to fight on you.
15-man jury, 20-man jury.
It kills your spirit to fight. Most of the time it will be 12. It kills your spirit to fight. So the LACC present facts and evidence, case, and then on 2 or 3 occasions the jury say the person not guilty. Sometimes, and but the state, I think the state doesn't take a view like that.
Yeah,
the state doesn't take a view. So at the end of the day, they start getting tired of carrying people to court. Yeah, they start getting tired of carrying people to court.
Yeah, so I mean that's it. I think she needs a due process. Emma Metier Glasgow. I listened to her on another network. She said she's very young. Yes, 39. She have outlived that era, but investigation should start from the bull. So give her a due process. That's all she's calling for. Anyway, so someone tell them the latest building is open. Yeah, it's open on a temporary. So it was lag, right?
Look at this kind of thing. You using 195,000 to face one office. But even health workers are still making $89 with 7,000.
Yeah.
$89. What? $89. Like the one why they can just get their children for recess.
Sure.
That if they paying people who not parent with. On you?
Let me go to that document.
Life is not fair.
Okay.
Oh God.
The service contract is made up into it took effect in January 2010 between the Ministry of Internal Affairs and the Minister needs here capture. Yeah. You see the whole thing. So when LSCC or GSC launch or definitely other investigation, the minister, the service contract is made and enter on January 25 between the Ministry of Internal Affairs, represented by the Minister of Internal Affairs, Francis Yumani. 190. The company name is Agency for Rural Development and Maintenance Services. Would track 10 years or 5 years, and GSC should fast track and say,
what company work record in the country?
Yeah, the record say 5 years ago, even 1 year ago record. The company name is called Agency. Look at the company name. But first, I come across the company.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Agency for Rural Development and Maintenance Services. ADIMS Incorporated.
Wow.
The Minister Office Extension 195,000. Building number 1 is $97,948. Building number 2. Please stop calling me. Building number 2. Sorry, a distraction. Building number 2 is 172,000. A total of 466,000. Anyway, so yeah, the internet. They said latest office open.
It's too sad.
It's more than sad.
You pay a health worker $89 with 7,000.
Yeah.
DEA, why I say drugs coming to the country? We want for drugs.
For me, my men are the police.
You pay DEA agent $94 with $7,000.
My man,
Hey man,
my traffic police officer there
but at the moment, we're calling here. Somebody there at
Yeah.
$140.
For the whole month pay.
Yeah, $140 small labor day.
Let's do an
Yeah,
SOS
good to call
call.
people's salary, but we'll call it because it's not fair.
Mm.
You wake up in the morning, your family say you're going to work, and people, oh, that working class or that working person, a working person. But see what you're working for. And you think corruption will finish?
Let's do SOS call for two security individuals, one from the D and one from the armed forces. How are you on this morning?
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Sergeant
yes,
Jefferson Bull.
Jefferson Bull have done an SOS call. I'm sure the armed forces is going to take heed to this one, right? The AFL, please.
Yeah.
Sergeant what?
Sergeant Jefferson Bull.
Sergeant Jefferson Bull.
EVK, yeah.
If they have a medical insurance that could cover army, hey God, you join the U.S. Army anyway. Sorry, maybe a mistake I made. Everything covers you. So the sergeant have come out to do an SOS call. Then there's a girl between life and death that works at the LDA. Yes, her name is Diamond Jala.
Okay.
Yes, her picture is circulating on the social media. Antonin Suwa, please take note of this. Do an SOS call for one of your own. You know. Yes. Let's get the lines activated. The mining game, Galfan is playing the game of true game. Let's get the lines activated. 077 0153265 is the line you can call. Yes.
Even when David was teaching, you are not making that folder.
No, he made that money.
Good morning, David.
Morning to you, and let me say good morning to everybody. Now, only what you did this morning is a mark of good journalism. I haven't seen this for a very, very long time. I think I only have it during our days in the 60s. Never seen this kind of thing before. Admitting that you have made a mistake is good journalism. What we have seen here in this country is the famous statement, I stand by my story. How can a journalist report that somebody has died? The person come out and say, look, here I am. I'm not dead. You reported I'm dead. Then the journalist say, I stand by my story. Oh, you can't do that. So this what you did this morning, I apologize. You know, I have been feeling bad about this Chinese man all the time since you reported that story. But for you to come out this morning to admit that it was a mistake and you apologize, I thank you for it. Good journalism. And the next thing is, since you announced my number, I have received 130 calls.
Okay.
And out of the 130, 129 are ladies. Only one man.
Okay.
And
but then we are selling your Maggie.
Yeah, the application letters following it, and all they're calling for, they could have got a number today, say you're not married, I'll marry you.
Oh.
So, yeah, that's a problem.
They don't call you for help tips?
No.
We'll talk that later on. Thank you. Good morning.
Mm-hmm.
Good morning, sir.
Morning.
Hello.
You're live. Go ahead.
Thank you very much, sir. This is my first time since we entered 2025 calling on your show. I'm Bobby Blair Addison. I called this morning to commend the management of this institution, LCN, and the TBS crew. Thank you so much. Since I started practicing this profession as a journalist in 1989 up to present, I have never ever experienced what I got from you guys. Can you imagine you speak the truth without fear or favor and you make things to happen? Because everything that you talk about, there is a result. You talk about the AFL moving equipment that is out of this country. Quickly, I listened to the chairman, Momo Saros. He did something about it. And others that are countless, I can't talk about now because other people have to call. So that shows that this institution is neutral, despite the CEO background and whatsoever they come from political party. You neutralize this radio station. So thank you guys. We hope and pray wanted to come to tell you guys thank you, not just saying it by mouth, but physically we must work with that radio station. So we appreciate you guys for being neutral as journalists. Thank you.
Thank you, Bobby Blair Addison.
Yes. Thank you.
Good morning.
Good morning, O'Neill and Marka. This is Honorable Milton Yuko from District Number 6, Monterrey County. And you know, you guys are doing extremely, you guys are working in this country. The job you people are doing cannot be measurable because you are changing life in this country. You are making things to happen. For that reason, some of us will follow you every morning. We'll leave our busy schedule to follow you just to make our contribution. When you this morning, there are a lot of things you have said that is very important, but I would love to focus on the issue of security. As someone who is aspiring to go to national legislators, I've always played in my mind that in my platform or when I get to the national legislators, I want to make sure that the issue of security is paramount. Those in the airfield, those in the all the security apparatus, they deserve certain rights and certain opportunities. It will help them for the place to get attracted to a lot of people. Number one, I have said security personnel in this country should get official passport. The representative can get official passport. All ministers can get official passport. Why would the security personnel that sit under the sun, sleep in the darkness, will not get official passport? I say every facility they go to, they pay 50%, and government should be able to pay 50%. Their children go to school, any school that our children go to, they should pay 50%, and government pay 50%. If they ride any public transport, they should be able to pay 50%, and then all of them will go to government. When we start to do these things, security will be interesting because people will know that when you take them for any security, they will get plenty to lose. They will get plenty benefit to lose. I am thinking that when God bless some of us, we become a representative for this country, we will push these things and make sure it's work. It's not just a motto, but I want to tell you, like the first caller said, we need a far and special day to tell you people thank you for what you are doing because you are very straight to the point. You are always talking the truth. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's go to Australia and pick our overseas caller. Yes, Fred. Good morning. You live? It should be afternoon hours in Australia, 8 hours ahead of us. You live? Go ahead.
Definitely. Good morning, O'Neill and Michael. Yeah, so basically, I've been following the conversation this morning, and I just want to make a few contributions. I heard the co-host talking about the jury not convicting people who have been evidence have been presented against them at the court or whatsoever. Now, the jury has just one responsibility, and that responsibility of the jury is to be able to look at the case and convict beyond reasonable doubt, especially when the case that has to do matters on criminal matters. So once the prosecution creates a doubt, obviously the jury is going to acquit. Now, the problem we have in Liberia is that the prosecution does not have the capacity to gather evidence. Now, in the process of gathering evidence is where we have the issues. If, for example, someone is going to die in a traffic accident, the traffic accident scene is going to get contaminated. Now, before the police get there, all of the apparatus or equipment that have been used in the murder case are already being vanished. Now, you cannot present those evidence before the court and the jury convicts. Now, I also want to speak to the issue of the news circulating on social media regarding the situation of Honorable Bennett's son. Now, people do not understand the drug law. The drug law was amended, and in the amendment of the drug law, there are two things. There is the idea of possession, and there's the idea of importation. Now, when you are importing drugs into the country, it does not necessarily mean that you are the owner of the drugs. Now, when you are also possessing the drugs, it also does not mean that you are the owner of the drug. That is the lapse we have in our drug law, and that's the reason why we saw in Liberia when the drug law was passed, Liberia was $100 million drug case, because they did not put an emphasis on ownership. When you place an emphasis on ownership, someone who imports doesn't necessarily mean they are the owner. So that's just my contribution I want to make this morning. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Yeah, thank you for joining us. Thank you. You are right about that. The issue of gathering evidence is a problem too, O'Neill. I think he's right about that. Yes.
Great. Let's see more calls on the line. Speak to your leader. Yes. Good morning.
Good morning, Mr. O'Neill Roberts and Ambassador Marka Davis. Let me say good morning to the many listeners and viewers on the broadcast. My name is Aloysius P. from Virginia, and I'm from in this morning from District 2 in Miami County. Let me again thank you guys for the level of job doing for the Liberian people. And I want to extend such a commendation to the Liberian Anti-Corruption Commission headed by Madam Alexander Joe. Marka, I sense some level of, frustration within your tone when the issue that has to do with the single office, from the angle of the internal affairs renovation worth over 190,000 United States dollars. Are you kidding us in this country? Every time we complain that Liberia is a poor country, the people are poor. But you have certain class of people that are enjoying the wealth of this country and then they are living such a luxurious life. How will you, that for God's sake, 190,000 United States, they can even pay a horse, I mean a murdering horse. We are discussing in this country. Then you see one officer, Marka, like you are saying, for the LDA, what we say drugs is, the fight against drugs in this country is a very serious situation. Then we pay an officer $90 or $7,000 Liberian dollars. This is totally wrong. So the LCC must step up and do more in bringing some of these things to light. And also, Mr. President, though you are not in country, but somebody listening close to the president, let the action against people that want to bring the reputation of this particular government to the public as not being in line with the arrest agenda or the rescue agenda. Thank you for having me this morning.
All right. Thank you. Yes. Who's on the line again? Meanwhile, let's see if we can talk to this person quickly. Good morning.
Good morning, Tony and Marka. Let me say good morning to your many listeners. This is for the Abu Meska. Follow you from this sector as the company. Let me applaud you guys. So, for me, they are calling on the LCC and the Liberian government to do audit, holistic audit in this country. Should not pick and choose. We cannot have the lieutenant state minister using that kind of money, 150,000 just to renovate a small area referred to as office and use that money. And up to now that the GNC or the LEC cannot even call in when all of it or around in it. Because even that former party chairman, when he used that money to buy a car, what did the president do? They suspended him immediately and they took action to turn over. Today they have to swap over. Then the government did the same. This is since the beginning of this month, we came up with hearing that the minister, but instead of using the country money, our taxes, no drugs in the hospital, our police are on a pay with 100 and some more down when Marka qualified to fucking cover some of us. That's the reason you always see all the young people want to go into politics, because that's where all the money is. Because when I'm seeing the money, because you think only when the police or the army were paying people like 300 or 400, you think the young people will not go there and go make money and get that something that kind of use benefit? We're going to fee. We're going to set our country. But there's no way to set the country in the country. So all the young people because that's where the money is. And people will go to the country and see and go start free. Up to now, we cannot get no report, no perfect report, and let's play for January. That we found a minister that January, the civil servant, the police, whatever we increase. Up to now, we are not hearing
all right
for the police, for the prime minister. So where are we heading?
Babu Abu Meska.
Thank you.
It's okay. It's okay. Take
Thank
your time.
Good morning.
Bobby.
Good morning. How are you?
Yes, I'm okay. So, just now I speech, and I'm calling from Malaysia.
Okay.
Yeah, so
the office open now?
yes.
Okay.
So I'm calling to inform you that our office is open, right? And the staff of Malaysia are here actively doing the job.
Okay.
So I just want to give some clarity as to your information this morning relating to the court lacking Malaysia.
But did that happen in the first place?
Say that?
Was the office locked
In the first place?
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
Sure, the office was locked, right?
Okay.
And that was as the result of the fact that Malaysia's then management and its lawyer did not appear when the court called Malaysia after the Marcos carried their case to the court. Usually when people carry cases to court, they call for conference. And so because our then administration did not appear with its lawyer, so the court then rendered its own solo judgment in favor of the Marcos.
Okay.
Allowing nations now to pay 164 Marcos 510.
So I don't know what is our issue, because I have the code rate.
Slip of the line.
Yeah, what Richard Gaffan signed and said yes, part payment of this bonus was going to be done
So
in January.
Please, you can talk about.
Yeah,
I mean, the clarity is important.
We have they were lack. Yeah, that clarity, the thing was like. Let's speak on the welcome you on the suspended, welcome you on president. Just as saying, but suspended, welcome you on
in battle, in battle.
Just as saying, the LBS suspended. Good morning, you live on the air.
So much. I'm not in battle anyway. I still remain the president of the local ELBC. For all indication, all of the intervention by the board, other people suggest that our claims are very legitimate. So they manage to.
Let me ask you, Joseph, are you suspended or not? Are you suspended at welcome UN president at LBS or?
When elected as the president of the local.
Do you go to work?
That there was a tension, and I tried to calm down the tension, so I stayed from work for some time. But what is happening is that what if I want to do that they call what they call union breasting. You get rid of the hair and then you perform at your will. But I'll be holding a major press conference very soon. And that press conference will follow by series of talk show. Because we have to expose some of those issues that are happening and tell the people what is happening here. No, President Bola came to Liberia to serve the people of this country and make sure that the level of people can improve. So if we want to use their power, all the power, use power, all it to suggest people to have for us, we will continue to speak to it. So I think we'll be the president because if you want to conduct a survey every day, the workers call me on issues.
Yeah, so we saw the DG I think a couple of weeks ago when he in a live broadcast on his page announced your suspension. Was there any time frame attached to that decision?
He took while the board has not investigated yet, so that one is still level the board member already, and the board told us all our claims are legitimate. So we don't want to go into the nitty-gritty of that. That will be discussed, and from there we'll be holding a major press conference to inform me like when people what is happening at EFBC and what is unfolding. But the board has done thorough investigation into the matter, and our claims are very much legitimate.
How is your compulsory break? Your
compulsory
break.
I just came from somewhere in rural South Asia. As you know, I'm the head of this environmental media group. We're also working on our environmental issues.
I'm telling you, prevented from entering the fence. If you go to LBS right now, you won't be allowed in the fence. Is that true?
Yeah, like I said, you want to order you. I can prevent constrain some freedom of movement. That shows what we are seeing. You know, that's what we are seeing. How do we restrict my movement as a citizen? I'm not causing problems.
But you are suspended or maybe you are dismissed, so you're not allowed the premises.
I'm a criminal. I can only prevent from moving when I'm a criminal. But you can suspend, I can say move. So if you are in court, and then if you are in court and you are not going through the process, so the court allow you until you can prove that you want to escape, then the court will not prevent you.
Okay. All right, Joseph. Well, yes, we look forward. Yeah. So you know what press conference? Yes, yeah, like and it's coming here. Yeah, press conference. So you wear a press conference back on you go live, you know. The guy will go live. Yeah. It's laughable, but I think the president have more to do. But meanwhile, on the flip side, you got caller, go ahead.
Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka, and good morning.
Morning, Emmett.
Marka, let me appreciate this morning on you. You know, somehow we don't want to put for the rescue team, and somehow sort of put a rescue team who have rescued the country. That every Liberian will see the impact of the rescue mission. But in case Honorable Lumale, who is part of the rescue team to help President Marka. Look at the general to face the office one in the national army. Are you kidding me? Marka, you're going to come to pursue one of ourselves? When teachers are not making 150 years, when someone says they will pay them for much money, I'm paying my taxes. So how much tax will be going to work to really be the one and the 7,000 for Honorable Lumale? It's not. Honorable, your rescue comes and in the power of the representative, we're going to time where you go and but you're going to come and get the station, it's not going to get money again. The next thing I do with the speaker,
The statement is because the material sell the building and will retain because appear it is wrong or you talk me for who are you for a period. But you do a kid of people policy without statement is not cool. It's kind of recognition in the place of the people. You are not there for a second for your devil and people in totality. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yes. Dr. Pee Wee Sando. Yes. Good morning, you're live.
Good morning, and Mr. Good morning to Marka. It's a good morning to the people of 2D. My concern have to do with the Liberia Business Registry. We knew that place is very, very corrupt. I went over there to do my article in corporation.
You're accusing the people of corruption. When they take you to court, you prove it.
I will prove it. I will prove it. You know, I always there to do business registration. You know, I had a small company. So when I went there 3 months back, a document that maybe I should have paid $20 US with 4,000 Liberian. The lady there charging me $175. So I asked her for what? She said, oh, to do the document. Moreover, I did my own article in corporation. I just carry the article for you to put into the system and get my certificate, pay my money, creating number because my lawyer did the article for me. She said, oh, because you did your own article, so you have to pay that $175. You can do your work outside then you bring it. I said, no, but the procedure, I read my article, I know what to be in my company. Then I should can't give it to you, you do it. So how much to pay? She said, no, if you get paid that $175, that means I can't do the work. I went to the second person, they see to. I said, but what's this? So at the end of the day, they told me, say you want to be doing your own work. That form we need to talk about. They gave me a form that require almost close to 100 and some more questions.
To fill the form, or you take 3 days or 1 week to fill in the form.
1 week. Hey, on my document, I get 3 incorporator. When you like that, I started in our office to write. I write. So in the morning up to 4, I will answer a question by myself.
Because the deputy of administration came for immigration, so he's taking business registration and immigration check.
Arrested them.
Tell me what the Indian men are doing.
All kinds of questions that are not even relating to my activities. No, I spend the whole day over there to answer the question. At the end of the day, I went. I presented my document, but to get a certificate, just to get my team number, the people say, my man, say you know everything you get right. You will read all every day. I had to go to that office. When I got to the bill came up. When the bill came up, how much was the bill? $20 you have 4,000. I went to I said, but you are charging me $175. So where the money are going? More I finished doing all my work by myself. Then why you charging me like this? The whole man you move from here. That building is very, very corrupt with you. The LACC and the JC they had to move in. The women that in that building they are corrupt even more than the men. Sorry to accuse them the money, but
no, until GSC go in there and but my finger is let them put the certificates out. You know, they shouldn't keep it going.
Again, can you imagine? I did my business registration for my pharmacy. I paid for 4 years up to present. I'm not getting that certificate. Stay there. I went there for this. I should apply. Why should I apply the thing in the system? Just put my business name. You get my certificate. They say no.
And that's all. That's all. Okay, no, they're putting more out today. So thank you so much.
Let's speak with this young man. Good morning.
Good morning to Nigerian following the show. I think from District 4. This is the voice of Akwe Eboe Senior. Marka, this morning, my attention has been drawn mainly to this issue of Liberia lacking the ability to always have a fallback plan. I say this to say, Marka, we only solely depend on our international partners to an extent where we don't take anything seriously to see how best we can improve ourselves. This issue of electricity, Marka, I think it's a very key and cardinal issue. I know and understand that electricity sometimes it helps with this issue of security. But our government here in town pass, even past and present, they don't prioritize this issue of electricity. By this time, Marka, we should be struggling with electricity in this country, taking into account our number of years we have been in existence as a country. I think it's a sad thing. Look at what happened recently.
And USAID said they were going to withdraw their support from all those programs they have in this country. Matter what happened, even today, some of our brothers and sisters, they are deeply affected without withdrawal support to these programs in this country. So why would Nigeria never have a fallback plan? Sometimes you depend on people, you don't know when these people will come up to say, we are not willing to help you anymore. This issue of electricity, it is our understanding that other courts have, decreased the power supply to Nigeria. And because of that, look how today we are stagnated. Look how today we are struggling with this issue of electricity. Why, as an independent state, we cannot be able to have a fallback plan? This issue of,
we don't have money, but we can use 195,000 to renovate one office.
Today, they are even running vehicles that are even much expensive than even officials in the United States of America. But we don't even have a fallback position for ourselves. Look, I think it's about time, Marka, we continue to ring the bells in the ears of our leaders.
Okay. Thank you. Let's take this other person. They've been on the line for long. Good morning.
Yeah, good morning, Marka. And let me say a pleasant good morning to people who knew. It is a feature host of the True Breakfast Show in France of Grandfather of Sunday, the boss of G. Rice from Virginia. And I usually have called this one for Central Monrovia.
Okay. It does a Java?
Yeah. So the feature host.
Okay.
On the TBS.
Only take it this morning. There's a reason I want to take over the True Breakfast Show. I what you said. And when you got put this morning, you show the actual responsibility, you spoke like a respectable journalist. All of us were misled by the different wrong. So this morning, I'm a board to your board this morning, or Marka and Oni to your apologize. So, for the ministry to the Senator Manaboto Kare, if they give you the chance to speak on the floor, please speak to something meaningful that we have to planted. They can get the chance to speak on the place of cow taking over.
But elements the people crowd that serious into now. They both depending on a crowds for livelihood. So if it's only
the issue of money. I want to speak to the Deputy Minister of Fresh Human Law, Marka, and when this morning, I'm very disappointed. Even Jesus said, I hear what I'm going to judge for you. What that kind of money?
Now that bill, they say renovate. That's so, yeah.
Just a renovate. In the small like what is so much like what point office? No, but the country. We never put up for you, so we put on this son, they not on this ring. We never put up for you, and we are rejecting you. But now,
Minister proper. Minister proper. Amen.
Very good.
Yes, please pick up. Okay, I got Amos Beto. Yes. Very lucky. Yes, hold on. Beto be on the line. Amos Beto.
Hold on, Rabbi.
good morning to my brother Marka there.
Morning.
Yeah, so I just want to speak to few issues this morning. Something this is affecting us, most especially the we are into the sector. I'm talking about the futurist sector.
You fisherman? You fisherman?
No, I'm not a fisherman, but I'm also contributing towards the sector too.
Go to the point, yeah.
Yeah, so we that are involved into the futurist sector, we are very strained. Just imagine, O'Neill, almost like 2 years now. 2 years now, we are just finding it difficult overseas. There is no way that we can invest and then reap. For each businessman, for each time you get involved into business, you get involved so that you can be able to generate. But we are into the sector from the day the jacket that was distributed by our former president, from the day we got those jackets, from that time up to now, we have been like disrespected overseas. Fishermen, let's say international fishermen, they are destroying our nets
They are destroying all of our things. For each time we go, we pull our net, we set our net. When we go, we see our net are bent, or let's say they destroy our net. We see our net sinking all the way down. There is no way that we can get it out. We are just going through lose it.
Okay.
Fish. Just imagine the fishes I used to have before. You cannot find it. Look at our market. You see our fish mongers. They are not even selling fishes. You see? So I want to appeal to NAPA. They shouldn't just collect from us. We should not pay taxes, and then at the end of the day, we're all benefiting.
Okay. Double taxes are all benefiting. Thank you, Amos.
Good morning. Thanks for holding on, Reverend Lake.
You are very welcome. Thank you for taking my call, and good morning to you both.
Morning.
I listened to you this morning about Councillor Congo speaking about these people who don't want to declare their assets, and they were suspended and they should be fired. I couldn't agree more. You see, when you start to work hard, you got these people in the background who try harder to bring you down. When you catch them in the act, there will be no reason why you should go back there and bring them in again. You see, Liberia has people that are educated and can do these jobs. Mr. Marka should not relent. He should not hold himself back for any of them. They had the chance, or in this case, chances, to prove that they were capable, they were trusted, and they were really concerned about Liberia, but they're not. Those who were suspended, even this Glasgow woman talking about, absolutely not. She should not come back. Let them go. We will survive. We'll make it. We'll struggle.
No.
But at the end part, we'll
Now be given due process. I mean, it would be a very self. Yeah, I mean,
of course.
yeah.
100% I do agree with that. I believe in the process myself. That's my point. After the process now, and they are formed liable.
So the reason why I'm saying this, what I want to say is wish hunt, right? Yeah, because she's very young, she has future to live. Well, if there is a financial malpractice, it will say, but due process must be the order of the day.
I do agree 100%, but we'll also the private sector that many people can impact as well. So we shouldn't be held back where our country being in the snail slow move. We don't need that. We need to carry on. And we have people who also so far back that we need people who are progressive. And if you want to come in there to say you deserve everything in Liberia except us, forget about it. Move on, and we will move on too, O'Neill. I do appreciate the process, of course, and thank you for taking my call.
Okay, yes, thank you so much. Should we go for a break? Let's get a break.
So before we go for a break, I'm receiving multiple reports.
From where?
From NIMBA concerning the
by-election.
How should I call it?
The by-election?
No, they're not by-election.
What happened?
Their business. One of our renowned gospel musicians receiving multiple reports.
Who's that?
Her name is Minister Jemima Walker. Okay, Jemima Walker. We get a report that she passed off abruptly. According to information, they are going to one of the towns to I think celebrate one of their sponsors. And on stage she fell off. Yeah, so I got a couple of reports earlier, but I just wanted to do further confirmation. So that's the report we are getting. We understand that.
Which part of the district? 1, 2, 3.
I think District 5.
5.
District 5. Yes. So, and we learned our body has been deposited in Saclay.
Wow.
This is report I'm getting this morning for our people from Nimba. Nice voice, gospel musician Jemima Walker. She did one popular song recently, said for tribute to Senator Johnson.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, this is I don't know. This is so sad. You see?
Yes. So this is
a picture.
It's trending on the Nimba TV. Nimba Deep9 TV.
Yeah.
Wow.
And this town, the Pula, this is the same time my elder brother left me sleep on January 10, 2020.
District 5.
District 5. I can't forget about it town.
Yeah, that one said I had up. No.
Yeah.
Let me listen.
So this is the Mama picture you are seeing here. It's a sad news coming from Nimba. Yeah.
Okay, this is a breakfast show. You woke up, everything happened in a different way.
Yeah.
On the positive side, African Union want to say kudos back in Liberia's Bay for the UN non-permanent security seat. Is a good one to have the African Union backing us. He has given us full support. And the election is in June of this year. Yes, I want to say kudos to His Excellency President Boykai, the Minister of Foreign Affairs, she's the Dorian of the cabinet, Sarah Bertolo, continue to work in the interest of the country. Look, we don't hate this country. There is no way, no sound person in their own mind and wisdom. That's why we say we graduated from the School of Common Sense. No substitute for experience. That you wish for the worst thing to happen to your own country. But on the other hand, if the president is not everywhere, eyes, people with blocking to see some things, listen, hearing, and we are gatekeepers of the society. That's why we voice this thing out. No personal things of any one of you. When going for this break, this issue of Eugene Fagon coming to the public to mislead the public that this man was bought or was wasted on him is a very sad thing. The real minister, Gaofan, still operates and feels that this other Chinese base is compared to the ones out of Liberia. That's how it's done it. People use people to mislead the public. It's a very sad thing. If President Boyka will succeed, but I want him to succeed. Others calling for due process. Let them have due process. GAC, the other reports are there. Don't be holistic, right? Instead of being selective, go ahead and make the what? Carry on the other process. If the CBL, if the LTA, let it be holistic, not selective. We don't want the president to see, but if the opposition word, don't wish for the worst thing to happen to your country. And Senator says something back, I'll let you know. What's happening like let it remain right here. If you go out, the James Colette, they won't go to you want to representing Johnson Williams, right? If it goes out there, it sounds so stupid, it sounds so funny that you want to recall those who were appointed at the ECOWAS Parliament. It ain't happening. The people on the rule of alone on the hand.
Yeah, like you said, the ECOWAS Parliament does not run at the dictate of any any specific country legislature or the House of Representatives.
You see, it'll be quite laughable. You
mentioned that even the chairperson of ECOWAS, they don't have the power to remove any member from our house.
You see that? You see that? So I mean, you actually mentioned that, right?
That only I said from my introduction, even when I was doing the lineup, in conflict, there will always be give and take. Okay. You should not make things look as if it is a personal vision that you are doing against other people. Let us also, right? You launched this your mission to remove the speaker, which you did illegally, and people have said it. Over the period of time, you went and in the twinkle of an eye, you elected Representative Richard Kuhn as speaker. You dismantled the entire statutory committee and other committees, reappoint people to help committee, and all of these things you've done. So I think what the speaker and his team, or the majority bloc speaker and his team, should be doing now is to reconcile the house. But to keep going after people like that means, sincerely, I think in life is give and take.
Yeah.
Okay, it's give and take.
You're right about that.
What you wanted, like the Kun said yesterday, the Baka administration wanted a regime speaker. Now you quote unquote somehow get a regime speaker. Why are you still going after people? Why are you still going after people? Yeah, you making threat of suspending other lawmakers, expelling people because they're not going to work. All these things. I think you should now unite the house.
They ain't ready for reconcile.
Yeah, you should reconcile the house, unite the house, so that you can work in a split environment. Whether you are a regime speaker, once you have almost 32 members of the house now in favor of you, the smooth running of the house is impossible.
You forget to know that.
I know you'll be bragging about quorum and this and that, but being in majority, but you need unity. You are 73 in that place. And you cannot just have maybe 42% or 40% saying we'll run it, and 30 and 31 other people outside, and you think you are running a good administration. No. So stop. Should I say hunting behind these people?
Forgetting to know that other people got elected the same way you
give and take.
The people in that district.
You take certain things, you leave certain things.
Yes, they voted them. You got elected the same way like you, man. My bureau. Yes. Gao found the mining sector is damaged. Damage to the extent that I was just watching. I mean, before we go to this break, Gambia, I think they just survive of cocoa. Will have everything yet. The mining sector, but don't kind of no money call who say when you come to the floor, the elephant getting the crops and thing. But Bapudu County is very rich. The diamond, the iron ore, the gold, and everything. This is why another Chinese man is fighting another Chinese man for him to be deported from here. Because the real minister knows that with him being the only man on the ground, the only rooster in the time, he's going to have a free flow. That's how it says in Liberia. Anyway, let's go for a break. This is the Breakfast Show. Former President George Weah received a prophecy yesterday. You can listen to that. Let's go for this break. We'll come back. What the prophecy say? Let's go for a break. The prophecy. Oh yeah, you don't play with the spirit ring. And Mary like you know what I'm talking. The spirit ring is higher than the physical ring. So he received a prophecy yesterday. Hold on, let's go for a break. We'll be right back.
I live it life to the max.
But well, you living life in a kind you talking there.
Again, I living life to the max with orange. No joking really inside.
You bro, what do you mean by Max? Please break it down for me.
So you don't hear about Max yet? The all-in-one new app from Orange Liberia.
I saw something like that, but what is so special about this new app?
Okay, with the Maxit all-in-one new app, you can manage everything from Orange Liberia in one.
On Via TV
into Truth FM 96.
What's the meaning of the black barrier?
The black barrier is to tell Joseph Bakala if you don't organize yourself in a barefoot manner, we'll take your later Liberia.
You might say what you want to say, but for us, we are here to make sure we build our country, that we are respected. We have donors that are coming because of the confidence.
News summary of 12. My name is Hansen Der Capuchin. Welcome to News and Analysis 30 minutes of news presentation about Liberia, Africa, and our one world. Presenting this newscast is proudly sponsored by Orange Liberia and EcoBank Liberia Limited.
How is life after the presidency?
But before the presidency, the same life, that's what you see. I live a different life. You know, when I was not president, this life, that's what I live, you know, with my family and
I have a lot of interest in the health sector, the educational sector, and the agriculture sector. Both connecting those.
Yeah, we are calling international community to come to intervene for us because, like I just stated previously, we don't know who to trust.
Always make sure to turn on to our
Via TV and listening to Truth FM 96.1.
To get additional credits for every $3,500 deposit, you stand a chance to get additional $1,500 credit to your account. And for every $500 deposit, you stand a chance to get additional $500 credit to your account. Amazing, isn't it? Download EcoBank app on your phone or visit any EcoBank branch. Express Points, open your Express account. Existing Express account holders can also deposit at the start of the promotion to receive a free top-up. Everything about the Express account banking is made easier. No stress, no wahala. This promotion lasts till February 18, 2025. Terms and conditions apply. EcoBank, the Pan-African Bank.
Okay, yes, welcome back to the True Breakfast Show 961, the heart and soul of Liberia. No, that's where coming from. As we causes some disruption here, and if you're listening, you should come and put this stuff back in. Yeah, so we try to bring every story live. So, former presidential candidate Tawan Gongolo says President Boyka should not even suspend those who failed to declare the asset, they should all be dismissed. According to him, his own thing. It's trending on the social media. Some of the papers carry it as the headline. And the former president, the former head of state, President George Oppong was in Nigeria on yesterday, and he received this prophecy. It's good now. The people are men of God when they prophesy. Bishop Premier Ayodele, General Overseer of the INRI Church in Nigeria, blessed George Weah during the official dedication ceremony of his newly built church. So the church can accommodate close to 20,000 members. And during this, he had a prophecy and said to George Weah, after President Joseph Boyka, you will be the next president for Liberia again. That's what he said to George Weah. And it's prophecy. So it left what it will come to pass. They say, according to the spirit realm, that's what the spirit realm said to him, that George Weah will come back to the presidency. And remember, the same George Weah in 2017 went to Nigeria with T.D. Joshua along with Senator Johnson when he prophesied and blessed them. And George have gone back to Nigeria. Ayodele, Bishop Ayodele, opening his new church that can take almost 20,000 members. I prophesy. I mean, some of you are taking a good one, but the spirit realm is higher than the physical realm. So he says that in the spirit, Liberia is a different country.
That one I don't want to have spiritual things.
Yeah, but Liberia is a different country.
I'm not going to argue with.
Yes, you're not going to argue with anybody. you're down with that thing. Say, hey, hold on. That is it. Don't argue with David, because David going to join the Global Methodist Church very soon. Yeah, but the thing here is, this country, you don't predict any other thing. The person who you thinking that is not going to come back or whatsoever, it can turn on the other way. That's how Liberians we are. The least expected, only the ballot box. So
you know, one thing I know about Liberia, which is a sad fact, is that Liberians always, from the time I got to know myself, because I started knowing government from post-war Liberia. I didn't know much about Charles Taylor like that. You know, I was not into understanding how government runs and all of that. But after Taylor left, you know, everybody, oh God, bring back our Taylor. Hey, yeah, Miss Taylor, oh God, bring back our Taylor. Judy Brown was there. Oh, everybody, hey, Judy Brown, I'm good. When Ellen came, hey, I'll bring back Judy Brown. After Ellen left, George Weah came. Liberian people say, hey, God, y'all Ellen, hey, God. Then Joseph Boyka is in power. Liberians say, y'all give up our George Weah. What kind of country is this?
What kind of country?
What kind of country is this, O'Neill? So I mean, when men of God give out such prophecy, it may just be based on the trend of how the country runs. You following the social, even the spirit of God will be speaking upon you, and even as a political analyst, if you are not a prophet, you are a political analyst. If you analyze the trend of Liberian politics, Liberian elections, Liberian leadership, Liberian voters' reaction to leadership and administrations, you can just analyze that, well, George, we have to come back.
I can give you the top 3 names.
Yes, for example.
You want me to try it?
Yes,
right? They were it's not prophetic, right?
Yeah, it's not prophetic.
Yeah, it's the top 3 names that I'll be circulating in the space. And number 1, I will say George Oppong. George Weah, right? Why? He came close to Joseph Boyka in the election.
Yeah.
He's still a formidable candidate.
And the matter of fact, he has even dominated the political space for the past, long time. Yes, since 2005.
It's just that some of the people who come out for him will be wrong messengers now. That's all. We'll handle that one at the end of the day, right? Then number 2 person, I said top 3. I'm gonna make it 4.
Go ahead.
Top 3. Number 2, I would say Gongolo.
Okay.
The thing that's stopping Gongolo don't have money. I'm sorry about that. Yes. He targeted Wise. Yes, he's good. He's a poor man lawyer. His first time contesting for the presidency. That's the one there, number 2. Number 3. You think I'll call Cummings' name? You don't call Cummins.
Why you don't call Cummins?
No, Cummins still far. Cummins will be in the Big Ten.
Okay.
And if I see one to one, I'll tell Cummins you'll be in the Big Ten.
Because you stay in a cycle.
You stay in the same cycle. The same thing in 2017. He didn't learn from it. 2023 Cummins didn't learn from it. He coming about the same old style. Like we're not want to hear that thing. Too many press conferences.
They see people who can push people away.
Yeah, the Cummins have the Cummins.
They can use the social media to campaign against themselves.
Yes, let me say this out. Cummins is a very good man. 101. He's a very good person. But those who affiliate with him, they have that driving spirit. They can drive people away from Cummins. When a group comes to Cummins, the thing, all of a sudden people just get vexed. Yeah. So one they say George Weah, 2 Taiwan Gongolo, number 3. You think about it.
I can remember. I'm a German who experience. I can remember in 2023, the end of 2022, 2023. You know, Mobile Yokwa is a friend, and at the time Mobile was in the office of Cummins, and so most of the time I'll be, covering Cummins activities, major press conferences. I just go over one day, I don't know what didn't happen, what didn't happen.
Is it why? Why?
I'm going there again. I'm in a class of people who will be covering Cummins press conferences.
Why? That was your boss said.
No, your boss tell me that.
Okay, yeah.
Your boss told me that. So 1 or 2 times I saw different things happen. I said, your boss, what's going on? He said, man, that thing above my control. I don't know. I said, really? Okay, that's when my news was now. So, like certain people, they think they're too entitled to Cummins. They use the social media to fight off people away, to drive people away, and they think they are doing tough political campaign.
Look at that.
Who told you? Politics should be bringing people on board instead of throwing people away, bad moving people.
Yes.
In that kind of arrogant social media stand against other people.
You don't have numbers,
and
you drive people away.
And you think you are top-notch politician. Yeah. Who told you? Politicians play fool to gain the people.
So the reason why
politicians,
yes,
they play fool to gain the people. But you say you are very, very tough politician.
Someone that can not take my oil.
They're lawyers.
Yeah.
You no boy, you no law.
You know everything.
You get integrity.
But you get number. You get number. You don't get number.
So on you started naming people who you think will be in the corridor.
The third person I won't bring close, but maybe he declare intention so we can call him. Akpan. Jeremiah.
Oh, Jeremiah.
Yeah, if our president.
So you know the reason? Yes. So
yeah, he say it. So we won't call him.
So don't want to call him.
Yeah, we want to call him
like that. So you see, strategically, Onu did not put the current vice president there because a vice president is a helper to the president.
Yeah.
The president has not made any disclosure to say, even though during the course of the campaign he has been tutored that Wakai will just go for 1 term, but he has not made that public. So the vice president cannot go on to start harboring presidential ambition. No. And I know who he is. A humble man, the only politician in Nimba who never fell off with the Senator Johnson. They never fell off. Yes. So he's a loyal person. That one thing you can't take from him.
Okay.
He's a humble and loyal person.
Yes,
that's why Kun is a humble and loyal person. So he is committed to being vice president of Baka. He cannot have a presidential ambition now.
There is that big name that will yet come up. Every political space, Marka, you see, there's a strange name will just come up.
I've been following. I've been following some reports on social media.
Yeah, don't say nothing. The second name will, because sure President Marka will not want to go for the second term. That's why he must do what he's supposed to do.
Traveling in the presidency, said that he said, I think that one people just be say that boss went to you. Everywhere you gotta go speak to the other event.
I think people texting me, Joey, I will never come back. You not go.
Climate change. Hey, John Mahama can come back, Donald can come back, who can come back?
Mahama can come back.
Who can come back? It just depends on
the messenger there. Now Akara's great, they will sit down and say,
it doesn't depend.
Now Akara will say, like, bro needs better. Nah, wrong messenger there. Of course, appointing a CDC will be wrong messenger.
I know you let no time you call your help. Yeah, we got our hair and get none and you can't be with it.
The Akara's crest off.
That hair he has now.
Yeah, you can't be with it.
You can't be with that hair.
No,
so as soon as we enter 2028, or early 2029, he'll call it.
Yeah, it look new.
Because that particular he goes standing oh man, he say you want run campaign, the man will get
So
very.
get vexed.
Yeah,
Yeah.
get run
So
campaign.
Opo, you won't come back. So put the wrong campaign for you. Get them to say that.
Thank God, say Mama Moruna move in a way.
Yeah. But look at come on, look at talk.
So I have a people Eugene and who say if you're gonna win, no you need about the when you go. Is he a good messenger?
Eugene is a wrong messenger. You just saying wrong people the campaign said to get.
I want people that can you Barbara comes to can you Barbara.
Can you? Oh, yeah, not going to.
You can try. Eh?
Yeah, you can try a little bit. Yeah. Go ahead without call names, man. Who are these guys, man? Who are you people? You're not different.
Jonathan Koji.
Abu
messenger.
Koji, yes, you're not that. The only problem I have with Koji. Instead of you concentrating on a city mayor job, you're so much involved in the politics.
But you're the party secretary now. What you expect?
Yeah, you're supposed to resign post. Yes, yeah, that's the thing.
But Emma Twain not resign.
Emma. Okay, thank you. Bring Emma Twain in. The thing Abraham Abu Kamara doing District 16.
They're competing.
They're competing. When Abu Kamara goes and spend 50,000 a year in blah blah, Emma Twain go there and spend times 4. Because he must have an ambition to become a lawmaker in District 16. Look at that. Emma needs to spend that kind of money. Emma ain't got that kind of money. When Abu Kamara goes to Jonah Anton campus there and drop the one, Emma goes to how many left there. That's what happening. They won't look at that movement, you have money. You know what's going on. But there are some of the people who will be wrong messengers. People will say, when you were there 6 years.
Absolutely.
When you
our Liberian people, we are doing this kind of discussions to just put us on.
A commandant chief come against 0.00001%.
I don't know. Only you see.
Yes, so
there's this. He has this saying that you can't keep doing the same thing over and over and expect different results, right? 2017.
Yeah.
2023.
Correct.
Then now we're going to 2029 again.
The first thing, press conference.
That
the website will build.
Press conference.
Chief, let me tell you something. Go into our the people there, do some trail, walk out, go in the village. Tell them I went to 63 towns and villages, right? Yeah, ask them one. Tell them for the drinks on one creek. He came by, take some doxycycline and flagy. He couldn't stop his running stomach. Let it put into agile you. Not everybody every day press conference. You gotta change that kind of style, Chief. But to all truth being told, election is about numbers. Aside from Joseph Boykai, the move Boykai, who do we have number? Now, Opon. You like it or not? Yes. And there most of the people say on that wrong messenger, but he's the head.
Look, the 2029 election on you, the Liberian people how to learn. Liberian people. Just the trend that are listed.
All of you have ambition. And the brother still the president, just keep it. Let it be inside you. You try to put it on the people and say, oh. If you go. Yeah, no, you know. No, remember, we can talk our own thing here. We don't want y'all. So that regular meeting you're having, the day Marka here says somebody want to be president in his government, or you definitely don't him, in problem. We know of it. What?
Absolutely.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's not how.
That's not how. Just give me that video.
Just stay in your corner. Stay in your corner.
So last night, my hand just mistaken. I went to the video where James Cole was crying for the capital building. I said, look at Cole. See.
He didn't want to say, so people fake in a country too. Yeah.
Look, James Cole crying for the capital building. I said, look at you're going one kind of district 2, eh?
Yeah,
District 2. Your ass, where is James in that play? The next big day.
But there's somebody for Reverend Marvin Coco Farm Fire. You can agree with it?
And let's condemn the act. One begin in the country, just go there and say, Marvin Coco can come. You can see Marvin Coco, you put left fire and burn the whole world.
That's it.
It shouldn't be that way. You should stop it. Yeah. So, I mean, by next week, we'll run a live show asking, where is your lawmaker? Yes. And I think it will help. It will help all of the districts. The 15 counties who ask, where is your lawmaker? Those who are visible, let us know. We're working behind the scene. We have all of the name, the database and everything. Where is actually your lawmaker? You see, they don't try to make a comeback. I don't know whether it's a little bit late or not. I'm not Liberian to decide. You saw he went in section and blasted some of his colleagues who refused to declare their assets. And there was a serious noise on the floor back and forth. You know. But I mean, we have 8 minutes more to go.
Yes.
What else, man? I feel been touching everything. Nothing happened me.
Yeah, so the only thing we want to say this morning on you is a word of caution to
let David Cody pray for Liberia. Call and pray right now.
Yes, while we are waiting David's prayer.
Go ahead and caution.
We want to call on people who are in authority. You see this public service. Like I always say, when you establish your day, Marka David Incorporated, that one your own boss. You like I said, you can take all the money that belong to the company and buy whatever you want to buy.
All right.
When you're in the private sector, you are at your if you are your own boss. You know, some of you will not be working with maybe an NGO or private company and just be lavishing like you do in public service. When you come to public service, it's a place that's supposed to be a servant area and you're supposed to make some sacrifice. But the lavish life that you people have made a culture of public service is very dangerous. It's bad. That is why in certain countries, in some countries, you will say, I will say it. Let me tell you, the reason why sometimes you see kidnapping become rampant. You see the issue of armed robbery or different kinds of crimes, including terrorism. This thing become rampant in a country when the citizens feel that they are suppressed by people in authority, taking all the resources from them and they can't get anything. Liberia is a peaceful country. We don't pray to ever go that route. Liberia is a peaceful country. But you people who are in leadership, you are pushing the poor people. You are pushing the poor people, and I feel sorry for the lawmakers. You know the reason I feel sorry for the lawmakers on you? They're looking there, the cat and dog thing. Cat can go and eat something there, but the way they can clean it again, no cat can do. So the ministers, those in the executive, they look at the cat. But those in the legislature are the one who looked at the door because everything spilled on the lawmakers. But can you imagine in the executive people are signing money to buy a car for 75,000 on you? And we are talking about local vice presidents, even though they are denying, signing 55,000 to buy a car. But the 45,000 car for the lawmakers became the topic of the year.
Yeah.
What do we do with the ministers, the head of agencies and commissions? They are getting almost the same benefit the lawmakers are getting. But the whole attention is on the lawmakers. So you see that? So you come to public service to sacrifice for the country. You say, oh, we need to lift the people. Every year you go to campaign, you're going to lift the people out of poverty. Is that how you lift people out of poverty?
2029, where you come in.
Is that how you live? Look, I said, y'all will tell us 2029, we'll be on the radio and be running campaign. And we'll tell the Liberian people who don't vote and who not vote.
No, we can't do that.
In the districts, in the counties, and even at the presidency level.
We'll just see the list of candidates. They will say they want to go.
What do you know about the get frustrated at times? Yeah, you just wake up one morning, yeah, you're Marka telling people, I say, please don't vote. Yeah, man.
Let's hear some prayers, man. This country need the prayer. My father.
My Father, my God. Liberia is a crossroads. What Donald Trump has done in America for stopping aid temporarily in all poor countries should give him as a wake-up call and also a defining moment for Liberia. Father, this country is rich, but we are so poor because of wicked and greedy people in high places. What I hate, Father, let me just tell you today. I hate leaders who think the people they lead are a bunch of fools. Oh no, we're not stupid. No, we're not a bunch of fools. The cry for power, you give it to them. When they get it, and they think you are a fool. No, we're not. Touch the house of our lawmakers and other government officials who are eating too much that their stomach can pick. Let them stop. This was one of the reasons why there was a war in this country, what we call economic disparity or unequal distribution. There will always be trouble in our capital building As long as people don't stop thinking that the rest of the people that lead are a bunch of fools. Oh yes, I guess people talk about rule of law today. Constitution. What happened to Cabinet Janet is still chasing that house. Oh yeah, it is still chasing there. There were lawyers sitting right in there. They knew that what was happening to Cabinet Janet was not correct. And Cabinet Janet pitied them so. Oh yes, they got to really think.
But I pray,
no one even came in and said pay the man. Already said it. They refused. They're chasing them. The main place our trouble is coming from is our legislature. Oh yes. I've heard my good friend Marka saying he feels sorry for the legislators, but I don't think we should feel sorry for them. No. That's where the kitchen is.
In our sense, it's not as I support whatever they do, but the city is happening in the executive, but the eyes are on the legislature more than the executive. That's my point.
It can be everything happening in the executive can be stopped right there in the legislature. Yes.
Try to close the prayer. God is still listening to David Cote, your humble man, a very faithful man.
Our real trouble in the legislature. They can put a stop to everything happening in the executive if they want, starting with themselves. Yes. They will not have the heart to do any oversight, Father, as long as they themselves chopping. That's where the problem is.
Amen.
If it stops in the legislature, it will stop in the executive. My Father, my God, this country is rich. Our GDP right now, Father, is 3.3 billion. And our population is only 5 million. We can do something with that.
We can divide the money.
The GDP of the United States of America is $29 trillion. 29 trillion. That is the GDP of the United States. But they have 50 states. They have 340 million people. They are still doing the best they can do for themselves. Our GDP is 3.3 billion for this year, 2025. But my Father, it's still too much. The people think we're stupid. We're not stupid. There's no need in this kind of economy for one lawmaker to get a brand new $45,000 car every 3 years. No need.
Amen.
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 The budget is too small. No need. Just stop. We're not stupid. Just stop. No, just stop.
They should use a car for 6 years.
They gotta stop. I didn't get that. What you said there, no?
They should use the car for 6 years, not 3 years.
I can use for 12 years. My pickup now is 16 years, 9 months. That's another way to see it. They got duty-free, and some of them are selling the duty-free according to what I heard from Foucault the other day.
Amen.
Father,
Amen.
too much. If that house is not straightened out, there will always be confusion there. It's not about Richard Cole. It's about the stealing, the confusion. Oh, yes. Oh, my God.
Amen.
I know you very well. You have a way of saying enough is enough. If they don't stop, if they don't stop treating us wicked in a wicked way and stop them thinking that we are a bunch of fools around you, you have a way of saying enough is enough. I thank you for that.
Amen.
Strike them if they don't stop treating us bad.
Oh man. Strike?
Oh, yes. Yes. God will strike any wicked and greedy person.
Amen. 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 Amen.
In the form of a light, but you are there now. No.
He said, he what?
It came as a light. But the light now has been to carry out. Receiving $45,000 every. Oh, come on, man. It would have to be here, man.
As I say, man.
Then you just can't get clean.
Okay, you know what happened? The president arrives today, right? So tomorrow morning you have some time to pray. Yes.
I'm glad that Uncle Joe has arrived.
Yes.
That's a special Uncle Joe changes to this builder.
Oh,
yes, changes to this builder. This country will be pleased of you.
Okay.
If people are just wicked, they're playing was so still.
So today, you know what you do? I want you to fast for today. Don't eat. Just fast until tomorrow.
But they're cooking gravy.
How old are you?
Yeah, but you put a girl in the S bar. Just fast for Liberia. Just fast for Liberia.
But when you be alone in the house.
The house was 1.2 lakhs.
Maybe I'm disappointed, man.
Advise. We'll see you, man. We'll see you on tomorrow, man. Okay.
Yeah, so it's.
Okay.
Yeah, put your head together while you cooking your gravy.
Yeah, eat your gravy.
You enjoy your old age.
Your gravy.
You old man, you enjoying.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, so it's 3 minutes after 10 o'clock. My party comment.
Yeah.
I pray that Barcelona win today.
Oh, you played Vallecano tonight.
Yeah, Rayo Vallecano.
Yeah, they defeated you in the first leg.
Yes.
Yeah.
We must win. I trust the team.
You play at home?
We will win.
You're playing home?
Away.
If that away, I think it should be home.
It should be home, man.
Yeah, it should be home.
Yeah, let me see.
Yes, it should be home.
Yeah, so if and only if we win, I think by goals we will go on top of La Liga.
Yes, it'll be the same points.
Yeah.
If it is home, there's still a chance of winning.
Yeah.
What happened with the app?
Yeah, myself,
4-5 seconds. You play home.
Yeah, we're playing home.
8 o'clock tonight.
We'll win.
Yes,
we will win. Yeah, I trust my son Lamine Yamal.
Football,
Rafinha.
that's not Labrador. Football at Biscay and Brigo.
Yeah, but we'll win this game. You are convinced that we will win this game.
Yeah, it's still a chance. Yeah. That's one of the reasons like Brian qualified for African Cup. Josiah Johnson, the corner of Super Sport, to do some analysis. He said football at Biscay get break. The panelists on Super Sport said, what did you say? He said football at Biscay get break. But it's been wonderful on the Breakfast Show. We'll be back on tomorrow. Thank you so much. We're gonna follow up with this Chinese guy who's going to the court. We strongly believe that Vagon misinformed the public. Yes, there is nobody who burns someone with fire or with oil whatsoever. The mining game, there's a serious fight within the mining sector. Yes, but thank you so much. Thanks to all of our listeners and the people of Dima. I want to say my sympathy if that is true. With the gospel artists.
Yeah. Minister Jemima Walker. I think it's true. I've been receiving a couple of.
She's from District 5 or District 9?
Jemima, she's somewhere from around Upper Lima there. Okay. Yes. Yeah, but she's a down woman. She was a down woman. She's a gay woman.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, it's great. What's happening? We'll find out what's happening. Elections Commission. How far is the process with the by-election in Nima County? Yes, on tomorrow. Marka Davis, on New Roberts, who've been doing everything today on camera, on everything ourselves. Until then, have a blessed Monday. Bye-bye.
Yes.